Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's me, Bus Train here, and today I will be just reviewing some bus routes that need some improvements in the timetable. So anyways, let's get started. Alright, let's start off with Route 12, and it runs between Giles Centre and Portobello at the Marine Depot on King's Road. So the improvement between on Monday to Saturday, I wanted to change to every 15 minutes because every half an hour is not enough, and most of the buses get really delayed and they're also unreliable. So I'd like them to show up more often, please. And then on a Sunday, every half an hour. An hour is like a pain in the butt when it's just once every hour. I'd like it a twice every hour service because the 21 has now stopped coming, but we'll be talking about the 21 coming later in this video. The buses usually used on this route are the Volvo 7900s and the Ryteclips 2s, which are used more. So yeah, that's the first route. Now let's move on to the next route. Next up, we've got the Route 15 that runs between Easterbush and the same place where the 12 goes, which is of course Portobello, the Marine Bus Depot at King's Road. The improvement between Monday and Saturday should be every half an hour. An hour is not enough, and on a Sunday every hour, because I don't think these buses work a Sunday. Don't think so. And the buses usually used are just the Gemini 2s, and that is it. Up next is a route that really needs improved, and that is definitely the Route 20. It runs between Slateford / the Corn Exchange to the Calders, which is Calder Crescent. The improvement between Monday and Saturday should be every 30 minutes. It should start earlier and then finish later because only about 5 services a day is not enough. And then on a Sunday, every 60 minutes every hour, because these buses don't work a Sunday, which is terrible. And the people from the Calders, like older people, needs to take the bus to Westside Plaza. If they're going on a Sunday, they just have to walk, and that'll be a really hassle for them. So they should make sure that the 20 runs Monday to Sunday from now on. Hopefully this changes in Easter. I'd really like that to happen, Lothian. Alright, next up is the Route 21, which runs between Giles Centre / Clovenstone to the Royal Infirmary Hospital. The reason why I'm not including Clovenstone is just because on a Sunday it should be every 30 minutes at the Giles Centre, same as Clovenstone, because the 21s do not go to Giles Centre on a Sunday, and I'd really like them to, because we need extra buses at the Giles on a Sunday, just because it's just a hassle with the 12 when it sometimes doesn't turn up. So we definitely need a bus that mostly turns up. The buses usually used on this route are the 2 Gemini 3s, and the different ones like 401 to 425 and also 466 to 495 also being used. And we've also got the Gemini 2s, which are bus 10,000 to 10,032, I think it ends. So yeah, on to the next street now. Alright, another improvement just the same as the 20 that runs between Cramen and Balerno via Giles Centre and Hermston Park and Ride. It's the number 32. Monday and Saturday every hour is not enough because I go to Cramen quite a lot, and then I have to just spend lots of time wasting time for a bus because it's only every hour. I'd like it to be every half hour on a Saturday. It's every hour on a Sunday, same as the 20. The buses usually used on the routes are the Volvo 7900s, which is it's between buses 11 and 30. Buses 1 to 10 and 31 to 50 don't get used often. It's mostly those buses in that order. The reason why I'm skipping the 45 because it gets used enough. On to the 46 that runs between Musselburgh and Rosewell using the Eclipse 2s that I'm showing 172, the special one on there, because that was the best screenshot I could find on Google. The improvement is on a Sunday, I'd like it to be every hour, because on Monday to Saturday it's every half hour and it doesn't work a Sunday. So I'd like this bus to also work a Sunday like some of the other Lothian buses, because these buses sometimes get used a lot and we really need them. So yeah. Well, that was all of the Lothian buses. Now let's move on to Lothian Country, the East Coast buses. Alright, next up is the Route 70 that runs between Giles Centre and Harrison Park and Rise, going via Ratho. And the improvement is between Monday and Saturday, which has to be every 30 minutes. Because on a Sunday it's all fine at every hour, and the buses usually used on the shoot are the Gemini 3s. The number 71 is like the same as the 70, the same hours and the same buses, and just the destination and number is different. That runs between Giles Centre and Queensferry, which is at Scotstoun Terminus. A bus that definitely needs improved on, the Route 73 that runs between Livingston and Blackburn. The improvement on Monday to Saturday should be every 30 minutes, then an hour, and on a Sunday it should be every 60 minutes, because this bus stupidly doesn't work a Sunday, and it's these kind of Gemini 2s that work, not the 10:33 to 10:50. Those don't get used on this route a lot. It's mostly 9:30 to 9:36. The last route that we'll be talking about today in these improvements is the X5, that runs between Edinburgh, Frederick Street over to North Berwick. The improvement between Monday and Saturday should be every 30 minutes, because I think it might run every hour on Monday to Saturday, and on Sunday it should be every hour, because this bus stupidly doesn't work a Sunday. We need it on a Sunday because I sometimes need to go to North Berwick quick if the trains aren't working, and the 124 just takes so long. It takes 2 hours to get to North Berwick. Terrible, isn't it? So yeah, those were all the bus routes that needed improve. If there's any other buses that missed out that need improved, comment down below if you think that. But anyways, that's all from me today, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, see ya.